So I am back. I wish I did this on camera, but I'm going to try to do the back of it. Word of caution when conditioning Toledo Leather Rouge. I would caution against it or use your discretion, okay? Okay, so let me tell you about the color Rouge and the color Toledo Leather. I used the Big Four in my leather conditioner. Um, I've never had any issue with any of the other colors. Purple with the green, that blue, royal blue, that no issue with color transfer. One of my fellow Dooney lovers on one of the Facebook groups reached out to me and she asked me, have I had any issues with the Rouge when conditioner, like, getting some dye back on their cloth? I said, you know what? And when I thought about it, I've had this male satchel for almost a year and I never conditioned her because she didn't look like she needed it. Okay. So when I said, okay, give me one moment. I've never done it on my Rouge back. Let me try. And indeed, I took a white cloth and then I put the conditioner and I did the bottom part. And again, I did get some red color dye back. Okay. And so I was like, yeah. And she informed me she's experienced the same thing, not only with her Rouge Toledo leather, but also the Florentine leather and the color her Bordeaux or crimsons and those red colors whenever she conditions any of those other backs, she gets the same issue. Like she seems like she's rubbing off the dye off. So we came to the assumption it might be most likely that dye lot they use. It if you're gonna condition and you start getting some color back, then you probably should stop. So I'm gonna show you. See what's on the cloth. So I just put some conditioner on this cloth and rubbed the bottom of the bag. And you see I've got some red back on the cloth. Okay, so that will tell me, no, you need to stop, okay? But me, I'm a rebel. I still felt like it was looking dry. So what I did was, instead of using the cloth, I used my hands, okay? I don't know, maybe my hands were softer instead of all these little bristles still rubbing on it. And this is kind of drying and it's going to rub it off. So I used my hand, I put some conditioner on it and I just massaged it in. Okay. And it looks so much better. See some tiger stripes here. So this bag got some tiger stripes, some stretch marks. Anywho, so you see how everything else I conditioned it, how it looks luminous, and I left this spot here. You see how it's not, it looks kind of on a dry, dull side. Okay, so let me put some on my hands. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do it so I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit here on my hands and then do you see a difference? I do. I don't know if on camera if it's coming off, but see, you can still see that little dry spot. And I just rubbed it in my hands. And it's starting to dry. See? I don't have any issues with it. It's not on my hands. There's no color dye or anything like that. So I think using my hands is working for me. Hey, I'm not telling you to do what I'm doing. I'm saying that I felt the need that it needed some conditioner. Okay, and I'm using my hands. I would vie against it because if you're not to use the cloth, so you won't rub off the color dye. So yeah, so you see, and just rub it in. Alright. Oh, some of the dripped from my hands over here. And just rub it in. Alright, I'm going to turn it to the back. I have not done the back. The back didn't look too bad to me. Still looked good. I really didn't see much of needing it, but the front to me, I felt like it needed it. Okay. Alright. So, just wanted to share warning, caution with Toledo leather, the color Rouge, and conditioning it, and even also I don't have any Florentine leather in the color Bordeaux or Crimson Zoe, but the young lady informed me she's had that issue when she conditioned those leather backs. She had that bread coming back on her cloth. All right, so all right, okay, that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Talk to you guys later. Bye.